My name is Anna Palmer. I'm a freshman at LaGrange College, and I've been going to Honduras for 3 years. Well, Honduras mission trip, it was definitely impacting. I've been 3 times, so the first time I went, I wasn't, like I kind of had like my doubts about it, but I don't know, I've always been on mission trips ever since I was in 6th grade, but it was just kind of different. We built houses and we built latrines and we put floors down and we played with all the kids. But last year's mission trip, or this past summer, it was definitely probably the best one I'd been on. Just kind of like the things we did there and who I went with, it was just very impactful, and it kind of opened my eyes to see what I had and what I could have had and stuff like that. So I've always liked going on like local mission trips, and so as soon as I turned 16, I was like, I kind of want to go and see how it's like, and I came back and was just mind blown by everything that we did and how it impacted me and opened my eyes, and I can't imagine not going back every summer, and it's one of those things, it's kind of hard to describe, but you're like on a spiritual high when you get back, and all I think about is next summer when I get to go back. And so we get up pretty early. Some days me and a couple of the youth will go milk cows at 4 in the morning, but usually we'll wake up around I think like 6 or something like that, go have breakfast, and then we'll go and meet out in the center for like a devotion in front of the cross, and then we'll head out at probably like 8 or something, depending on how far away our village is. And we get there and we pretty much start right away and start working or playing with the kids and do whatever. First thing I did when I got there was I got down in the latrine and I emptied the water that had been in there. It was muddy water, so we got down and we got buckets and we got all the muddy water out, and then we started putting all the cement blocks down. And every other day I'd be with the VBS kids, so we'd go help them and play with them and teach them about Jesus. And then one of the days I went and I helped put down a cement floor for a woman in her house. My first year, one thing that I remember is me and a couple other youth were working in this woman's house. It was, I think, the second to last day or something like that, and when we were putting a cement floor down for her, and she came over to us 3 youth and asked us if we liked this cross that she had. It was a little tiny wooden cross, and we all were like, yeah. And then a couple minutes later, she came and gave each one of us a little wooden cross with it was on a string. And it was just it was cool to see that someone who had nothing could give you something that meant so much. I've definitely grown in my faith. There was a time when I went through life and I lost my faith and I questioned God, and I went to Honduras that next summer and was just blown away, and you kind of realize how great God is and all that, and it's just kind of made me realize there is a God, and it strengthens my faith every year to see that. It will definitely impact your entire life, and it'll change who you are, and it's just, I don't know, there's just something about it that it's not like any other thing that you'll ever do. It's so much different from doing stuff locally and everything. It's just, you see what these people don't have and how grateful they still are, and you see what we have, and some of us are still ungrateful for everything that we have, and it's just kind of cool to see, as soon as we get down there, the smile that's on their faces, and it makes you kind of tear up and everything. And the last day is the worst because you just start crying because, you're leaving all the kids, and, you see what you've done throughout the week, and it just brings you so much joy, and that's what it brought me. So it's made me a better person. It's just made me realize how grateful I need to be for what I have.